Hi, I'm Dr. Mark Lewinter, licensed acupuncturist at Metro Acupuncture in Atlanta, Georgia.
Hi, and I'm Dr. Andrea Lewinter. I am also an acupuncturist at Metro Acupuncture in Atlanta, Georgia.
All right, Mom, are you excited about today's topic?
It's the holiday season.
It is the holiday season. I have my wintertime sweater, and I am glad to talk with you about today's topic.
Mhm. And it's
And
the holiday elbow.
it is. Okay. So, what we're going to talk about today is holiday elbow. Do you know about holiday elbow, Mom?
Only what you have informed me about.
Okay, all right. This I'm ready for holiday elbow to be a household term, but that may take a long time and it may never happen, but you heard it here first. And we're being playful when we say holiday elbow
Yes.
because there's where this came from is that there's tennis elbow, which can be pain on the outside of the elbow, and there's golfer's elbow, it can be pain on the inside. And this pain can occur even if you're not playing tennis or golf.
Yes. Yes. Painful.
And it can be very painful, very painful. I came up with the term holiday elbow. And really, what we're talking about is an acute overuse syndrome.
Yes. And it's appropriate because what do we do around the holidays? It is December in the Northeast and Northwest. People are digging out of snow and there's that movement of putting pressure on our joints and muscles and so on. Yeah, getting it ready for the holidays, wrapping the packages. It's the overuse of this almost the same muscles with pressure.
When we were talking about this topic, you mentioned gifts, and I thought to myself about a parent or a loved one putting together a bike and doing this motion again and again, or someone perhaps having a party and they were taking things out of the oven and doing that picking up or a large turkey or ham or a casserole or pots or maybe it's baking and stirring. And I thought to myself, boy, the holidays can be really hard on the arms.
Because again, we're doing things repeatedly and we're doing them in volume through a very short period of time. It's usually right before a week or so before Thanksgiving, and then going all the way until the new year in January. And during those few weeks, we're really moving. We're really, like you said, picking up heavy pots, putting things together, moving packages around, hiding it from the kids. All those kinds of things. Yeah, we're repeatedly using muscles that we don't normally use to that extent.
Exactly. Exactly. And while we're doing that, we're maybe hopefully having a good time. We can be cooking and thinking about a recipe and the steps that are needed. And you may not even realize how much strain is being placed on the arms.
Mhm.
Maybe with the excitement, we're not as focused on our body. It could be the holidays. People often will enjoy an alcoholic beverage, so they may be a little bit more numb to
Mhm.
what's
Yes.
going on in their body. There can be things that maybe they normally do, like perhaps take out the garbage, but they're not used to it being that heavy.
Mhm. Yes.
They may be used to taking in groceries, but they're not used to shopping for that many people and they're not used to that many bags. So
Yes.
it can be new uh, movements, wrenching something, putting together a bike or how whatever it might be, a toy. And it could be movements that we normally do, but we're doing them at a greater degree.
A greater degree and very often a greater weight, like you alluded to.
And with the importance of this has to get done. So
Mhm.
we're not going to take any breaks, and we're not going to be, and we're doing this for others. So we're not going to be thinking about ourselves, and we're just going to push through. And the result of that can be inflammation.
And we've talked about this several times, Mark, about mindfulness. And this is one of those times that in some ways we're being very mindful and in other ways we're not. Just exactly all the tasks that we're doing. We're just getting it done. We're not thinking about, gee, this is going to be heavy. I think I should bend at the hip before I pick this up. I should be prepared but we're not. We're not mindful. We're just grabbing the bag of garbage, and then all of a sudden we have a pain that's running down our arm because it was so heavy.
And I think that it can be where it's all of a sudden we have a pain going down our arm. It's so heavy. But again, being playful, my term here with holiday elbow.
Holiday
With
elbow.
holiday elbow, you're not even aware
Yes.
because maybe more noise in the house, more excitement. Maybe you're going to be traveling, could be lifting a suitcase, and you hear all the announcements and you just want to get to your seat. So we're tuned out to the body. So with holiday elbow, it may not be all of a sudden because there's so much else happening. The body is protecting itself and just getting through the motion. So come January, it might be like, well, after all the dust is settled, what? I can't even remember what I did. And
That's
now
right.
my
That's
elbow's
right.
hurting
And now my elbow's hurting. Yep.
because it wasn't just putting together the toy or the travel or the casseroles. It was perhaps all of it.
Yes.
And it wasn't something that we had been doing to that degree. And it wasn't something we were even aware of that was happening because there was just a lot going on.
And in that condensed period of time, we're talking about maybe a 6-week period. So yeah, holiday
So
elbow.
why are we talking about holiday elbow? Because it's the holiday season. But this is the most important thing as to why we're talking about holiday elbow. The word just needs to get out, okay? So we need to inform the public of holiday elbow. But the thing that also is important is that acupuncture can be very helpful for decreasing inflammation. And I really enjoy treating tennis elbow, golfer's elbow, carpal tunnel syndrome, problems with the
Holiday
thumbs.
elbow.
I like treating arm issues, whether it be holiday elbow or tennis elbow or golfer's elbow or something else.
Yeah.
But we all, as acupuncturists, know that it is much easier to treat acute conditions than chronic conditions. And we would love for all conditions to go away quickly and naturally when they come up, painful conditions. But I think that sometimes we may not appreciate all of the um, perhaps inflammation that has occurred and the reason why it occurred. So if one is starting to feel some arm pain come January, get treatment.
Get treatment today.
We do not want to be seen in treating holiday elbow in July, okay? Because it's
That's
gone
right.
on
Yeah.
too long.
Yes.
Gone on too
Yeah.
long. And it's a busy world, and it is challenging to care for ourselves. And we can holiday elbow can be mysterious because we don't even know why it happened, but it's
Yes.
happening.
Yes.
And acupuncture can help reduce inflammation and really resolve the overuse issue. That's what we're talking about, is an acute overuse issue that because of busyness, we may not appreciate how much the arms were being used in a way that they hadn't been before.
Mhm. Yes. The stress.
Yeah. Anything else that would be good to say about holiday elbow?
I think that one of the things about holiday elbow is what you had alluded to, is that when we have pain in our body, sometimes we don't realize it until weeks later. And it seems like this just happened. So whether it's during the season or after the season, what you were saying about addressing this sooner rather than later. When we have pain in our body is telling us that something has gone awry and needs attention. So if it's holiday elbow, let's pay attention. Let's be mindful of pain in that elbow. And acupuncture is a safe way of helping to reduce the inflammation and begin healing those sore muscles.
That's right. That's right. Arms are so important. We use the arms to bring things closer to us. We also use the arms to push things away.
Mhm.
We can use the arms to tighten things. We can use the arms to loosen things, and so much. So we can use the arms to communicate, you know,
And to carry.
and carry, throw. Arms, love arms. Don't want any pain in the arms,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
acupuncture can help. So if you're in the Atlanta area and you'd like to experience acupuncture for any arm pain, Metro Acupuncture is in Sandy Springs, and we would be glad to help you feel better.
Thank you. And thank you for listening.
All right. Thank you. Till next time.